to English Advantage. In this video, I will be explaining to you last year question paper of 2014. SSC sentence correction I have taken in this video tutorial, and these sentence correction are very important for forthcoming exam of SSC. So SSC student, all the SSC student must watch this video. This is very important for them. At the same time, this video tutorial is also very important and very useful for other competitive exam aspirants like bank PO and bank clerk. So let us get started with this video. So let us see the first sentence. This is the first sentence, and there are only 4 parts, and this question has come in SSC-CGL Tier 1 2014 exam. Now let us see in which part there is error. While solving these kind of questions, you must examine each and every part very carefully. Okay, and this is the best way to solve these kind of questions. The museum depicts, now this part is correct because museum is singular and there is a S in the verb. The story of humankind, this part is also correct. On time and space, this part is incorrect. The museum depicts the story of humankind, but the story of humankind where? In time and in space. So this word should be replaced with in. So this is the mistake here. In this part should be replaced with in. So that is why your answer will be C. Okay, now let us look at the next question. Ajay must either pay the bill at once, else return the goods immediately. Now Ajay must either, this either is always followed by or. These are the correlative conjunctions, like either or, neither nor, not only but also. These are the correlative conjunctions, and each part should follow the same part of speech. Either is followed by pay. At the same time, if I cut here and put here or, it should be followed by B1. So this is B1 and this is B1. So this is how you can understand this concept. So your answer will be B. Okay, now let us look at the question number 3. He sprained his ankle when he was playing cricket. Now this is an example of combination of past simple tense plus past continuous tense. So past simple tense and past continuous tense at the same time can be combined together and can be used together. They are correct and they are grammatically acceptable. So that is why this sentence doesn't have any error. So your answer will be D. I have taken some questions of no error also, because SSC also include correct sentences, no error sentences. So these kind of sentences also I have taken. Now let us look at the question number 4. I loved the drawing, they were so real. Okay, if I put here they, it will look like there are 2 sentences, but there is only 1 sentence. So that is why we have to cut this that, and we have to replace this word with that, because you have to put here the relative pronoun. If I say I loved the drawings and the drawings were so real, so I can replace the second drawing by that. Okay, so this is how I can combine this sentence. I loved the drawing that were so real. So this is how this sentence can be corrected, and C will be your answer. Now let us look at the next part. Question number 5. After tasting both, Ramesh prefers hot tea than cold coffee. Okay, so there are certain words in English which are followed by to, not followed by then, and one of them is prefer. And other examples are, I have given here other examples also. Just see here, words followed by preposition to. Words followed by preposition to. These words are not followed by then. Superior to, inferior to, junior to, senior to, prior to, and prefer to. Okay, so these words are not followed by then. So here this prefer should be followed by to, not then, and this is the mistake here. So your answer will be C. Now these are the some concepts I have cleared here, explanation through concepts. Now Words followed by preposition to. This I have clear to you. If prefer follows noun, pronoun or a gerund, use to, not than or rather than. This is the second rule. If prefer is followed by noun, pronoun or a gerund. Gerund means ing form of the verb, or this is also called verbal noun. Use to, not than or rather than. Okay, and this is the third rule. The 2 plus B1 pattern must always follow rather than, not then only. If there is a 2 plus B1 pattern in the prefer, it should follow rather than, not then only. This is the third rule. And fourth, prefer must not be preceded by more and followed by then. It means before the preferable or prefer, more should not come, and after the preferable, then should not come. So these are the 4 rules you must remember. These are the very important rule for examination point of view, and they keep appearing in different exams. Now let us see the example sentences. These are the example sentences I have given for your better practice. He prefers work to rest. Now noun is coming here and this sentence is correct. I prefer you to him. This sentence is correct because pronoun is coming. I prefer swimming to exercising. Gerund is coming, so this sentence is, all these sentences are correct. Now we should prefer to live. We should prefer to live rather than die. Just see here, prefer to is followed by B1, at the same time rather than is followed by B1. So this is kind of a correlative conjunction, prefer to and rather than. There is a pair of prefer to and rather than, and both of them are followed by the same part of speech. Now let us look at the second part. He prefers to gain rather than lose. This is also a correct sentence. Next sentence, I prefer to study rather than sleep. In these sentences, I cannot only use then. In that case, the sentences will be wrong. I have to use rather than with the 2 plus B1 structure. So this is how you can correct these sentences. Now here I have given the example of incorrect sentences and correct sentences so that you can clear your concept even better. I prefer to live than die. I prefer to live than die. So here I prefer to live rather than die. Since I am using this 2 plus B1 structure, 2 plus B1, I have to use rather than. Okay, not only then. So that is why this sentence is considered incorrect, and this is correct. Let us see the next sentence. Most of the people prefer tea than coffee. This is incorrect because here I should use to. Most of the people prefer tea to coffee. This is correct. I prefer to pay rather than to suffer. Here I have included, see, prefer to, here prefer to is followed by B1, and here rather than is followed by 2 plus B1. This 2 is extra here. So that is why the sentence is considered incorrect. I prefer to pay rather than suffer. This is correct. Now let us look at the next sentence. The weather of Chandigarh is more preferable than that of Delhi. This sentence is incorrect because this preferable should not be preceded by more, and it should not be followed by then. After preferable, then should not come, and before preferable, more should not come. In both cases, this is incorrect. So in this sentence, there are 2 mistakes. Just see here in this sentence, I have replaced then with 2, but more still exists here. So that is why this sentence is also incorrect, because there is 2 mistakes and here 1 mistake only. And let us look at this sentence. The weather of Chandigarh is preferable to that of Delhi. So here before preferable there is no more, and after preferable there is 2. So this is absolutely correct. So this is how you have to clear your concepts, and you can deal with sentence correction, sentence improvement, cloze test also. It will help you in cloze test also. So now let us look at the next part. Sentence number 6. The bunch of keys have been misplaced by my father-in-law in the evening. This is very simple to solve. Now here we are talking about the bunch, and this bunch is related with this helping verb. Now keys are many. There are more number of keys, but there is only one bunch. So that is why this verb has to be singular. You have to replace this word with has. The bunch of keys has been misplaced by my father-in-law. This is how you have to solve this question, and this has come in SSC-CGL Tier 1 2014. Now let us look at this question. Hurry up, lest you should not miss the morning train. Now, lest, this word lest is negative in itself. It already contains the word not. So that is why this word should not follow with this not. If you put this word not here, this will be completely extra, needless or superfluous. So that is why lest must always be followed by should, and it must not always be followed by should not. You should not use not with the lest because it's already a negative word, and it must always be followed by should and not by any other word. Okay, so this is the concept regarding the word lest. So this is also a question that has appeared in 2014. Now let us look at this example. Someone was knocking at the door when I was having my lunch. Two continuous tense at the same time. Okay, but this is grammatically acceptable and this is correct. This sentence is correct. So the answer of this question will be D, that is no error. Now let us look at this question. My friend instantly jumped in the Yamuna river to rescue the drowning child. The child was drowning and he instantly jumped, but he jumped is, there is a movement involved, so that is why you should say jumped into, not in, because in is used for the stable positions. So that is why this sentence is wrong. Your answer will be B. Now let us look at the next part. Question number 10. Each of us have completed the home assignment on time. This each is singular and so is everyone. Every and each are the singular. So that is why you should use here singular helping verb. Each of us has completed. This is how you should correct this sentence. And so here your answer will be B. Now let us look at the next sentence. Being very late, since he was very late, this is what this phrase mean. Being very late, Raju could not return back from Pune last night. Now if you look at this combination of word, you will find it extra or needless, because return itself means to come back. So that is why if you put back here, it will be extra or needless or superfluous. So this is an error of superfluous word. So that is why your answer will be B. Now let us look at the next question. Anwar was proud for his unparalleled achievements in the field of research and development. Okay, so this word proud is always followed by of. So this is the mistake here. Now let us look at the next question. He placed the offering to God in the altar. In the altar means altar is a place where this statue of God is placed. So that is why here you should use on in place of in, because it's not a enclosed place, it's a surface. So that is why with the altar you always use on. So your answer will be C. Now let us look at the next part. Question number 14. Please send this parcel at my new address in Gwalior. This sentence seems to be correct, but mind you, there are two words, send and invite. These words are always followed by to. I was invited to a party, not I was invited for a party. So that is, this same rule goes for send. So send and invited are followed by to. And at the same time I have given here one more phrase. Complement is followed by on. It is not followed by for. This is also very important for examination point of view, and this complement word has come in many exams. So this is also you should remember. Now let us look at this question. I tried my best to convince her but failed. This sentence is correct because here I have taken this I as a common subject and I have used two verbs in the same class for the same subject. I tried and I failed. I tried and I failed. So that is why this part is extra. My best to convince her, but two verb you have taken as a common subject. So this sentence is correct. Your answer will be D. Now let us look at this question. Mr. Mohan Bhagwat is an honorable man in our area. Mr. Mohan Bhagwat is, this is correct. This is correct. This is how you should find the mistake. And this is incorrect because this honorable should be preceded by article, because this word is creating a bobble sound. We always say honorable, we never say honorable. So that is why the H is a silent letter here. We always say honorable. So here you should put N. Here you should put N. The same goes for an honest man, an honorable man, an R, an heir, half an R. An heir is a person who succeeds you. Okay, if you are a king of some kingdom, after your death, your heir will take over. Okay, so now let us look at the next question. The statement is made by the author, till here this is correct, appears to be incorrect. We are saying appears because the statement is singular. So this is correct. As Zakir Hussain was not born in Allahabad. We have used the born in the passive voice, and this is how the born must be used. So this sentence is correct. There is no error in this sentence. So your answer will be D. In for all small and big cities, at for villages. This is the current grammatical rule, and you must remember, in you use for all small and big cities irrespective of their population, and at is used for small villages, all kind of villages. Now let us look at the next part. Sentence number 18. He took the vacant seat next from mine, one of the big sofas. Now here the mistake is, your answer will be B, because this next is followed by to. Next to. Next to means beside, by the side of. This is very simple to understand. Now let us look at this question. He was a learned man among lords, and a lord among learned men. Lord among learned men. Just look at this word. Learned means a very scholar, very highly qualified person. So here you should also use learned. So this part is wrong. Learned, there is no such word like learned man. There is always a word like learned man. So this is, your answer will be B. Now let us look at the question number 20. With our great annoyance, we found the ground filled with broken glasses. Now here this part is correct. This part is also correct. So the mistake must lie here. With our great annoyance. This phrase you always say much to our annoyance or much to our great annoyance. Since this phrase simply indicates that you were irritated or you were annoyed when you saw the ground filled with the broken glasses. But this phrase is much to our great annoyance. So that is why your answer will be A. Now let us look at this part. The new device aims at eliminating the risk of short. This is correct. This part is correct. And the risk of short circuiting. Now circuit is not a noun. Circuit is not a verb. Circuit is a noun. So that is why you cannot put ing in the circuit. You cannot say circuiting. Circuiting is an inappropriate word, because circuit being a noun, you cannot put ing to it. Now let us look at the next part. Question number 22. My father would rather die than to beg from door to door. This is also a question of correlative conjunction. This would rather and then. Okay, would rather should follow the same thing as then. So would rather is followed by die. At the same time, this then should follow bare infinitive. This is bare infinitive. This verb doesn't have any to. So that is why this is called bare infinitive. Since there is a bare infinitive here, this then should also be used bare infinitive here. So this 2 plus B1, 2 bag should be replaced by only bag. So your answer will be C. Would rather and then are followed by the same part of speech. This is the concept. Now let us look at the question number 23rd. He is guilty for killing a tiger. but this guilty is followed by of, not for. So your answer will be B. Let us look at the second last question. He looked like a lion deprived in the prey. Now again this word has come. This word is followed by deprived of, to be sort of, not having something. So this is what the deprived mean, but this word is followed by of. So your answer will be B. I have just come to know that Mr. Sharma, one of my favorite teachers, died with cancer recently. Okay, when there is a die word, die is followed by either of or either from. Of you have to use in case of natural death or disease, and from you have to use in case of accidental death. So here the mistake will be died with C. C will be your answer. So this is how you have to correct these sentences. I have taken these 2014 SSC questions and I have given you complete explanation through the concepts. I hope you must have understood these questions very well. So if you have liked this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and do send us your comment so that I can know how did you like it. And if you're the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Subscribing is essential if you want to get these kind of videos, and if you want to be guided for the success in the exam. Please do subscribe to us positively. Do not forget it. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.